Hello. This training is on how to submit a new wound care order through the Strive online ordering portal. To get started, log into your account via either portal.strivemedical.com or log into the Strive Medical website and click on Order Portal. Once logged in, click on the Submit New Wound Care Order option. Although the fields with a red asterisk are required to submit the order, we recommend filling in as much information as possible. You may also notice that each section with a gray bar is expanded by default, but can be collapsed when each section is complete. First, you have the demographic information, including patient name, phone, and insurance. If the patient has Medicare, choose Medicare Traditional as the listed primary from the drop-down, and the system will provide resources for Medicare documentation requirements if needed. If you pick something other than Medicare Traditional, please provide specific information in the insurance details box below. You can also add a secondary insurance plan. If the patient has a coverage other than what's listed, such as workers' comp or private pay, please choose Other and provide additional details in the insurance box provided. Next, we will fill in the wound care dressings. It is important to note whether the patient is currently enrolled in either a skilled nursing facility or a home health episode, as certain insurances may not allow separate supplies to be sent while the patient is enrolled. If the patient is enrolled or was recently discharged, please choose Yes and enter a discharge date. We will start with the first wound by choosing a primary dressing. If the patient does not need a primary dressing, please do not check the primary dressings box. We have provided several of the common primary dressings, but for the example today, we will be ordering a collagen as the primary dressing. When a dressing is chosen, additional options may populate, such as with silver or with border, depending on the item. You can then choose the size of the item needed. If the size needed is not listed, please enter it into the blank box provided, click the plus sign, and then choose the newly added size. You can also add any products or notes needed in the Notes Others section. On to secondary dressings. Again, we have provided common secondary dressing options, but if the item or items needed are not listed, please add it in the Notes/Other section. For our order example, we will be choosing a foam with border. Once the dressings have been chosen, on to wound assessment. First, we have frequency of change. Please note that there is an information option which you can hover over for more details. This note is indicating that if the wound needs more than once per day, additional information will be needed. If the frequency is not listed, please add it in the blank box provided, click the plus sign, and choose the newly added frequency. For our example today, we will choose once per day. Wound debridement is also a mandatory field as it is required for Medicare and Medicare Advantage plans. If the wound has been debrided, the system will ask for a debridement type and date. Please note that we only need the initial debridement date as the wound only needs to have been debrided once for coverage. Additional wound assessment information needed includes the type of wound, size, location, side. The stage, thickness, and drainage will be needed to qualify the patient for Medicare and Medicare Advantage plans. Again, an information icon that notes for Medicare and Medicare Advantage plans, please be sure to choose the drainage for proper dressing qualification. Length of need for Medicare will be 90 days and all other payers will be 12 months. Again, additional notes can be noted in the Notes/Other section. Once completed with the first wound, you will be able to add additional wounds by choosing the Add Wound option. In the event the supplies are similar to a previously added wound, you have the option to copy from an already listed wound. Select the wound from the drop-down provided, click Copy. All of the information will pre-populate from the previously chosen wound. You will now have the ability to change any information, including the wound assessment details. For the example today, we will be using only one wound. After all wounds and dressings have been chosen, there is another Order Notes/Comments section for overall additional details. This will allow you to add general information such as do not ship until you get in touch with the patient, or the patient will be out of town next week. Again, any other important details. Once complete with the wound care section, you can go ahead and add the doctor's name, NPI if available. Please also review and check the box provided that covers medical record guidelines. The final step will be to add any medical records such as office visit notes and demographics via the Add File Upload link. Once you click Submit Order Now, you will be taken to a submission page to show that the order has been successfully sent. An email notification will be sent to the Strive Medical team informing them of a new order submitted. The Strive team will then log in to retrieve the order and start the process. You will be able to receive order updates and interact with the team regarding the orders. For more information on how to do so, please see the Special Features training video. Thank you for submitting a new wound care order via the Strive Medical's online ordering portal.